These are the only teams in the NFL this year that can win a Super Bowl. And if you ain't on this list,
you're not winning it.
Have fun. You're going to just be doing some cardio.
Congrats on making the playoffs.
That's big. My team's probably not going to make it. Well, we don't know, actually. First team on this list.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
You know, they're probably going to do it too.
It should have been, these are the only teams that will compete with the Chiefs for the Super Bowl then. The second one, Lions.
Lions? Yeah, sure.
It's not a complicated list, but I have the Vikings on here as well. I think the Vikings can win a Super Bowl.
I'm iffy. Like, I think they could win one, but you run into any kind of quarterback in the AFC.
No, but good defense, playmakers, and a quarterback playing at an above average level. If Jimmy Garoppolo was able to take the Niners to the Super Bowl, I believe Sam Darnold can do the same thing. I think the Vikings can win a Super Bowl this year. I genuinely do. I have the Eagles on this list. Not a question.
No doubt.
I have the Bills on this list. Not a question.
Defense a little iffy right now.
Defense scares me, but still, at the end of the day, it's about your playmakers. Now that I think about it, they don't really have playmakers. They have Josh Allen.
Khalil Shakir, fun.
Amari Cooper had a good catch.
It's just Josh Allen.
And
a really good offensive line.
These are the only players that can win a Super Bowl is pretty much what it is. The Ravens.
Still could, yeah.
No, not still could. The Ravens can win a Super Bowl.
Their defense looks really good against the Texans, so if they can start to cook on that side of the ball.
When you have a Rashad Bateman that looks good, when you have Mark Andrews that's come back to life, when you have Zay Flowers who has turned into someone who...
They got Derrick Henry too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you're right about that guy.
And last but not least, I think there's one team that can genuinely win a Super Bowl, and nobody wants to see them.
Oh, it's the fucking Bengals,
It's the Cincinnati Bengals.
Dude.
If the Cincinnati Bengals sneak into the playoffs, I don't think there is a single team in that AFC that wants to go up against Joe Burrow right now.
If the Bengals make the playoffs, round one, Bengals at Bills.
Why? Because the Bengals would be the 7?
They'd be the 7. If you're a Bills fan and the Broncos lose next week, oh my God, you're rooting for the Dolphins so hard to beat the Jets so you don't have to play the Bengals. They would be off a 5-game winning streak, which means the defense is finally playing solid. They're actually turning the ball over a decent amount.
They're playing good enough to win football games.
Yeah.
And that win against the Broncos was the first statement win for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Like we said, there's no better quarterback right now in the NFL at the position than Joe Burrow. Joe
Burrow's the best quarterback on the planet right now.
Right now. Like, Lamar's been amazing. Josh Allen's been amazing. But Joe Burrow, he's probably playing the best football right now.
When that guy gets hot and Jamar and T. Higgins are going crazy, Chase Brown's been good this year. Like, they can go up and put 1 billion points on literally anybody they want.
And I think there's something to be said about experience. And I know there's that curse
Once the playoff starts, the record goes out the window. It doesn't fucking matter.
Is a rookie quarterback goes to the Super Bowl, he never returns?
I know, it's just anyone. Any quarterback goes to the Super Bowl, they lose that first time they go to the Super Bowl, they never go back.
It may not be that the Bengals actually get to the Super Bowl, but I believe they could if they sneak in.
If they make the playoffs, it would not shock me in the slightest that they do.
So those are the only teams, in my opinion, that can win a Super Bowl this year. And if you're not on this list, you'll win a playoff game, you'll win 2 playoff games potentially, but you ain't winning it all.